To Capitol Hill we go. She was up late. She was back up early this morning. Our chief congressional correspondent, Dana Bash. And Dana, a Republican meeting has just ended. What are you learning?
The next move by House Republicans, and what they are deciding to do is to try to fund the government piecemeal, starting with some of the agencies that perhaps are the most visible when it comes to a shutdown. The National Park Service. You have seen Aaron McPike over at the National Park Service, at the World War II Memorial this morning, and we've seen pictures of effectively padlocks across the country. That is bad optics for Republicans, so they want to try to fund that. In addition to that, the D.C. government and veterans, and you can, it's sort of obvious why they're starting with those. But you know what? Not everybody is on board with this strategy to let the government shut down. And I have with me Congressman Scott Rigell of Virginia. And Brooke, you remember that you and I spoke yesterday right at this hour, and you said we got to fight, fight, fight. Now, 24 hours later, you've changed your mind.
Oh, well, I'm very proud of the efforts that we advanced to stop the Unaffordable Care Act. It's not good for America. Had a union member call me just yesterday and said, Scott, I can't keep my insurance, and folks in the union hall are really upset about it. It's not a good bill, and I'm proud of the work that we did there. That said, but now we're at a point, what are we fighting for? The delay of only 1 year of the individual mandate, and also the elimination of some subsidies. Now the question is, does that when measured up against the pain, both economic and the damage being done to our military, including a full shutdown of reserve operations, you try to balance those out. And my point is, I don't think that a continued shutdown advances our conservative agenda.
So you want the Speaker to bring up a clean bill, no strings attached, to fund the entire government?
That's correct. And the people that ought to be experiencing pain as a result of the shutdown are not the American people, but the Democrats in the Senate who have been intransigent and have not demonstrated any willingness whatsoever to negotiate. We sent over a consecutive series, each one representing a concession of ways to fund the government, and each time we were told to pound sand.
Now, when you brought this up with the Speaker or with the other Republican leaders, did they say no way? I mean, what is the response to this? Because, I mean, let's just be honest. You are maybe one of three people who are public.
There's at least 7 or 8.
So are you lobbying?
I'm certain there are a lot more. I'm going to
7 or 8. Just to make clear for our viewers, 7 or 8 Republicans who are willing to pass something without any strings attached, fund the government.
There are at least 7 or 8 of us. I'm convinced there's probably double that. Some members just haven't come public. Look, I've got an obligation to advance the policies that I think are best for our country. And I don't think that laying a marker down and saying, see, we're not defunding Obamacare here. We're not even delaying the full thing. We're talking about one element, the individual mandate. So that's what the objective here. That's what the hurdle is. I thought it was a very reasonable path to present to the Senate. They should have acted upon that. You know, my resentment of the Senate for not acting is great. But the question is, does a shutdown hurting the American people, our economy, including so many of whom are in the Virginia 2nd Congressional District, keeping our country safe, does that pain level is it justified given the objective? And my conclusion is no, it doesn't.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll see if your argument is going to have any more sway than we've had seen from a few other of your colleagues who've tried. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Brooke, back to you.
Dana Bash, we will stay close in touch with you as we follow those potential piecemeal votes. We shall wait and see. Dana, thank you. And now this.